I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach. He passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck. What sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed. I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. Built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. One's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Stroud. Him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can...
Let's get to him and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. 11, mighty. 11.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On one, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Setting him on the dive. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Big 13. Big 13. 11.
Looking inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air, Stroud. Out quickly to down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
He's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Stroud completes it quick. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down.
How's the snap?
1st and 10 at the
Stroud.
40-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bengals territory. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Who will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line? That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. From the gun, Stroud. Hits his running back. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they are all the way to that red zone.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Burrow on first down. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
11. Gun.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Texans 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
Throw right side, Dale has it. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Texans, first down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. They'll run here on first down. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Playing touch.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go. Right 80. What is that? 11.
First down, and they go right back to it. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Got. Can. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. He isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
3rd and 1, Burrow. And he's got it! Tackle away out for a touchdown! The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
180.
Burrow now on 1st down. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Texans 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 1-1. Tony.
You Send him left out of the slot. On first down, they'll run. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. Gain 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Another carry for him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Texans.
Here we go. Look the hot.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Morris. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. It's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Off the RPO, they get it to Dell. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop it after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. And the tight end's in motion left. He gets it again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, and now 2 touchdowns on the ground, he's just been a difference maker.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Last play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. One's complete, right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He takes it down to the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. 180.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got to slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. From the red zone, on first. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Here's Chubb. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Here we go. Cut.
Burrow back to throw. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Texans 21. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Quick pass brought in. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard.
34 yards. First down, Houston.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Stroud throwing here on first. He's got Evans once again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Oh, right.
It's Mixon on second down. And he'll go down here at the 16. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
And the Texans, first down. It's a gain of 6. And the
Working inside the red zone.
first down.
Brought in. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Seventh play in the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
So many offenses will script Kate the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Plowing up the middle. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you Still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Go to him again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 28. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime. Handoff now out of the gun. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going play action here. Burrow. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gun.
Jump running out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. That one's complete over the middle. And he picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. That is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
There's another for it. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Bengals 42, Texans 28.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the cleat, right?
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. To the air, Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Stroud. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To throw. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bengals make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but.